Gone are the days when if a family came along, performance and driving pleasure went out of the window. For years, Porsche has been making the ultimate in production sports cars, and with its Cayenne proved that large SUVs can be fun to drive too. Could the German firm's latest car, the Macan, be the ultimate in mid-sized SUV? In this review, we will focus on three areas: how much space it's got, what it's like to drive, and how much it will cost to buy and run. First though, feast your eyes on the styling of this neatly proportioned car. Inside is just as impressive. There are plenty of high quality materials, and the way everything is laid out is very driver focused. However, while this plethora of buttons and controls might be reminiscent of an aeroplane cockpit, thankfully it's much easier to understand. The seats are comfortable and the space is good, although if you're 6 foot, you'll note the optional panoramic sunroof does eat into headspace. Not something that 5'4.5" me needs to worry about though. 3 can sit side by side if you don't mind resting your feet on the transmission tunnel or perhaps in the footwell next to you. But what about boot space? Aimed at the family market or simply those who are Porsche fans and don't want the larger Cayenne or a sports car, the Macan can't afford to sacrifice on boot space, especially when the BMW X4 is so practical. Thankfully then, it matches that on boot space, although it does fall short of the Audi Q5, which it shares the same platform with. However, it does make up for it in driving. We'll come back to that. First, take a look at this. And all models come with an electric tailgate, helping the Macan to score 8 out of 10 for practicality. This is the bit where we talk about how the Macan makes up for that slightly smaller boot. When Porsche got hold of the Audi Q5 platform, it Porscheified it. Okay, that's not technically a word, but using their sports car expertise, these German engineers have managed to make this SUV feel like a sports car. It really thrives on being thrown into these bends. It even sounds like a sports car. This SUV shifts from 0 to 62 in just 5.2 seconds, with its 340 horsepower, which is plenty. Most will likely opt for the 3-litre diesel though, which returns 46 miles to the gallon, but still gets to 62 in 6.3 seconds. And if you need to venture off-road, then the Macan is suitably equipped with 4-wheel drive and an off-road function to assist you. Needless to say, with these glowing driving credentials, it scores a near perfect 9 out of 10. If you can afford one, this Macan comes close to being the perfect all-rounder. It looks good, feels like a premium car inside, has plenty of space, you can drive it with confidence in adverse weather, yet it's also comfortable on the motorway, and when the roads get twisty, it's incredibly dynamic. What's not to like? If you really must look elsewhere, please visit the Telegraph Car's website where you can read about its competition by clicking here, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can watch lots of other video reviews by clicking here.